Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I'm looking kind of chilled out here. But yeah, I'm really in my chill mode today. In my chill mode. Can I be in my chill mode one time? I just want to be in chill mode today because today is a talk with TEEKS video. You're chilling with your friends. What are you doing? You're in chill clothes, right? Well, most of the time I am, so it felt like I'm chilling out and I'm just talking to you guys one-on-one, so there was no need to get glam. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys. If you can't already tell by the title of above, working 9 to 5 just to stay alive, and 9 to 5 just to stay alive, and 9 to 5 just to stay alive, and 9 to 5 just to stay alive. How come? I'm going to be talking to you guys about working a 9 to 5. Yeah, telling you guys why I quit my 9 to 5 job. I'm now doing YouTube full time. I hadn't told you guys here on YouTube yet, but you guys probably could have noticed by how many videos that I have been getting up last month, and I wanted to kind of wait and tell you guys so I can see how like my first month went without working a 9 to 5 corporate job went, and so far it has been amazing for me. Like, I feel like something flew off my shoulders. As a lot of you guys know, I was working a 9 to 5 corporate job, which I know a lot of people out there are, especially college students. I was working a 9 to 5 job. When did I start working 9 to 5 job? I started working at Victoria's Secret first, and you guys know I quit there, and then I started a new job, which was kind of like me working in a call center, and you know, I was just working for someone else, and I just was not content with working for someone else. Just me. I wasn't content because I knew I had so much more talent, and I felt like I was wasting my time, especially for me not being in school. Like, I really felt like I was wasting my time. Didn't really feel connected with the job. It wasn't something that I was happy doing, and I wanted to change how I spent my day throughout the day, and what I was spending my time on for the new year. My time was going toward my job because I was working not 9 to 5, but I was working from 1 to 10. So that means I wake up, and I know most of us nowadays, we don't wake up until like 10 o'clock or something like that. I only have a little bit of time to basically eat, maybe watch a little bit TV, but then get dressed and then have time to go to my job. And then I'm going to my job and I'm staying there from 1 to 10. And then I ended up getting my schedule changed from like 4 to 11, which was still kind of like the same hours, but I couldn't get a daytime position at the job that I was at. So I just was kind of fed up. I wanted to dedicate my time to what I was interested in, to my goals, to my dreams. I wanted to invest in myself and not have to work for someone else, and I didn't want to be afraid to step out on a 9 to 5 job. So I decided that before the new year I was going to quit, but then something held me back where I didn't put my 2 weeks in, and I ended up staying a couple days after the new year, after January, and I was so depressed. You guys probably wouldn't have been able to tell on camera, but there was times where I would come home crying, very depressed, very frustrated because I couldn't put my all into YouTube and what I really loved. And I'm not saying that YouTube is the only thing that I plan on doing for the rest of my life, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh, these YouTubers, they think they're just gonna blow up, and they think that this is just die and die and die. This is just gonna last forever, and we're giving you your views, and you're getting paid from our check. We gotta get our view. Like, I know people think it's just like, why do these people think they can just quit their jobs and do YouTube full time, stuff like that, but what you have to understand is that I have so much respect for YouTubers. I'm not saying that YouTube is probably going to be everybody's main job for the rest of their career. I don't think YouTube is going to be like a thing where we make this like our career. I think YouTube is a great place to build your brand, to build your fan base, to build up just like, how do you think like Rihanna and Beyonce did it? They just did it on a faster level, but how do you think Beyonce and them built their brand and built their fan base and things like that? Like, I think YouTube is a great place for that, to actually build your fan base, and well, I don't want to say fan base, build your audience. Basically build basically like these friends for life that you know are gonna go hard for you, are gonna support you, and things like that. I think that I want to use this platform, and I wanted to quit my job and use this platform so that I can, I know I want to go to school for, I know I want to do fashion. I know I want to be in the fashion industry. Like, so by me putting out my styling videos and things like that, me putting those videos out there, that's, people are probably going to see that and be like, oh, she can really style, like, da 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 da. People, somebody could reach out to me and like, oh, we want you to style for this. Like, I'm using my platform in a positive way because I'm the voice for basically a lot of you guys out there, a lot of young people out there. I'm using my platform in a positive way. I'm not just saying, oh, this is just my career and like I got money and this and that like way, but still use it so that I can have a future career. Like if I was to start up my own business or something like that, if I started like my own business and I was selling maybe something, I know that I have an audience, a ride or die team that's probably gonna go buy it. Like, I mean, you have to look at it this way. We aren't saying that us as YouTubers, this is gonna be our career for the rest of our life. This is an amazing, awesome platform to use at this time while it's popular to build ourselves up so that we can have a brand. It didn't used to be like that, but now this is really a great platform to use to basically get yourself out there so that you can get a career that you're really interested in without having to maybe go to college or waste all that money and be in debt. Like, I'm not saying that every YouTube is for everybody, but this is an awesome platform, and I've built up my YouTube and supporters by myself. I hadn't had a network. I haven't had anybody really helping me like that. I mean, I've done collabs and things like that, but most of the stuff that I've done, I'm proud to say that I probably don't have all 38,000 people watching me, but I'm proud to say that there has been 38,000 people who actually looked at least one of my videos, clicked subscribe, and was like, I like this girl. Like, you know what I mean? And it wasn't just, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm proud of that, and I just want to spend my time on that, and I want to invest in myself. I didn't want to waste my time at a 9-to-5 job anymore. I just didn't want to do it. I was not happy, you guys. Sorry, I don't want to cry. And I tried to move up in the company with the people, and they kind of just played me a little bit like that. I kind of got played as far as like moving up, and I just looked at it, I'm like, I don't even want to move up. Like, I don't want to be here for the next 5 years. Like, I don't plan to be with this company. Like, this is not even something that I really love doing. Like, some people are built for the corporate 9-to-5 job. I wasn't. I knew I had way more talent, and I just wanted to use that and express that to the world. And this is my way of doing it. Getting on YouTube and inspiring you guys and trying to help you guys and take you guys on my journey. So this is exactly why I want to document this. I want to document me quitting my job, and I just want to let you guys know, like, I quit my job, saying that YouTube is going to be my ultimate career, like, but I hope that I can use this platform to do something positive and something maybe good comes out of it for not just me, but for both my team, you guys, and you know, me too. So my goals as far as me quitting my job, sorry I took like a long time, but I had to get that out there. So my goals as far as me quitting my job, I really want to get into an art school. Like I said, I feel like I need to perfect my sewing craft. But then again, I've been looking, and I'm like, maybe I don't need to go to art school because I can probably find like someone who actually knows how to sew a little bit better than I do. I mean, when I say sewing, I mean like the hardcore stuff, like man, like the perfection stuff. Like, that's the stuff that I want to learn. Like, ooh, excuse me. I know how to sew, but I just want to learn like the hardcore stuff. I do want to use this time to actually travel more and actually to network with people. And I know you guys are probably like, well, how are you going to travel more? Like, how are you even going to provide for yourself? Like, you don't even have that many subscribers. Like, how are you even making enough money to, well, I know you guys are probably wondering that. I'm not going to lie. Like, right now, like, I'm not making top-notch money on YouTube. That's the thing. Like, I use my other sources. I use other sources to make money from YouTube too, but as far as like a YouTube check, like I'm not this like big top dog getting all this money. Because as you guys can notice, like I don't have that many views on a lot of my videos. I mean, I do, but it's not anything huge like millions or thousands or things like that. I'm using other resources to get money, not just YouTube. So yeah, but I am, like I said before, you guys, I'm really blessed to have like this huge support system, like my mom, my stepdad, my dad, my little my stepbrother, like he wants to start a YouTube, like my little brother, my brother, he supports me, like my grandparents, they are ride or die fans, like Grammy passing out business cards at the post office to the pizza delivery man, like they are like hard, like those are like my #1 fans, my grandparents. And if I can make them proud just by doing anything, if it's even outside of YouTube, like I will be the happiest person. And those are my die-hard fans. And Grammy, if you're watching this, I love you, boo. They are what keep me going, and I'm happy that I am still here with my grandparents, and I do have the support from them. They'll like try to offer me money and things like that, but I won't take it because I'm like, no, like I want to feel like I'm gonna struggle, like, you know what I mean, just a little bit to, like, you know, get to where I want to be. As far as I quit my job, so I have to figure out how I'm gonna get my income that I was making at my job now. Since I decided I'm not gonna work, this is what I want to do, I'm still living with you guys and stuff like that, I have to figure out how I'm gonna come up with my car payment, with my insurance, with my phone bill, anything like that that I was paying by myself. And I quit my job and I don't have any extra money or anything like that, I have to come up with that by myself. And I'm down to do it because I'm happy. Like, hey, I don't care. Like I said before, money doesn't always buy happiness, you guys, but I'm down to hustle for mine and not just take a shortcut, you know what I mean? So like I said before, I plan on building my income that I was making before with my platform and with other resources, if it's like doing photo shoots for like styling, because I'm gonna start working with Glory. If you guys haven't watched my styling video, I'll post it right here. Building my like styling clientele, I actually want to come out with a website to actually style you guys. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in, I would love to do it. If you're like me and you're scared to quit your job, I just want to let you know, like, there are other ways to come up with money, especially with the internet. Like, the internet is where it is at. Like, and I'm not just saying, oh, drop out of school, do this, do that, like, don't go to school, quit your job. Like, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm saying if you have a talent, or maybe if you're not in school or you're not really sure what to do with your life, I do want to let you know, like, there are other resources out there. You have to fall into society's ways. Like, that's just me personally. So I had a couple friends who kind of dissed me. They was like, oh, you're stupid, that's money you can be making, like da 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 da. Like, if I'm not happy, like, my well-being is more important than a job. Like, my stress, like, is more, like, you guys just don't understand. The job that I was working at, we had to work on holiday. Like, I feel some type of way about that. Like, I feel like it's companies out there who are taking advantage of people. And I know there are some people out there who actually have kids and have to provide for families, and everybody's not in the same state as me, but I'm telling you, I've seen it happen before. One of my ex-boyfriends, who I'm still close to with this day, he quit his job and moved to New York, and like, I just seen amazing things have been happening for him, and I'm so proud. And he's probably one of the people who inspired me to do it, even though he's been telling me, like, you know, da 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 da. Like, we always had like kind of like the same mindset. It kind of inspired me to really just go for it. Like, when I thought about it, when I was sitting at work a lot, I would think about, like, you know, how he did it, and, you know, a lot of the great things came out of it after he did it. Like, so many more doors open and so many more opportunities, and I'm like, I need to just take this risk. And if you're at that point where you're at your breaking level and you can't take it, just take the risk. I'm telling you. It did take me a lot of courage to leave my job. Like, there are a lot of people out here that they take the safest path, as far as, like, even if you're in school, like, you'll study maybe math instead of studying design because you really want to be in, you know, design or something like that, an industrial designer or an interior designer, and you hear society say, oh, well, you don't make enough money doing that. Like, it does not matter. You have to really do what you love. Like, people don't really understand that. Like, I feel like there can be so many brilliant Beyoncés and Jay-Z's and like in different aspects of like different careers if they were just to let go and do what they really love. A lot of people do say take the safest way out because yeah, like I said, a lot of people have families and things like that. Like I said before, I feel like it's because society makes it that way. You gotta do this and you gotta do that. Like, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and look at it. I may sound crazy, but just like I said, there's a lot of people out there who have been crazy. Like, I've been watching Steve Harvey a lot. He's been saying, you have to like take your lid off of the jar sometimes. Like, take that risk, because if you don't, then you'll never know if there are other opportunities out there. If you're a starving artist like me, or you're an entrepreneur or somebody who really wants to just go for their passion, I say go for it. I mean, that's just me. I'm going for it. I don't know if y'all want to go along with me on my journey and we document it together and we comment and we push each other under this video. But I just want to touch somebody out there and let them know, oops, I just want to touch somebody out there and let them know that you are not alone. Like, I'm going through it too. Like, I'm freeing myself. I'm free. I'm free. The last 3 jobs, they never really set well with me because, like I said before, I didn't connect with the last 3 jobs that I had. Especially being in the cubicle environment, you guys. Like, I was so depressed. Like, every day I went to work, like, I would even try to dress up just to make it better, and it just didn't make it better. Like, it didn't. And it just didn't. And then just being in a cubicle environment with just people sneezing and me just getting sick, and then there's a lot of negativity in the room because nobody there is happy. Like, it was just hard for me to stay focused, especially on YouTube. There was one point in time where I thought that accepting that I did not like my job was just normal. Like, I was like, because everybody feels this way, it's just normal to not like my job. Like, because everybody feels this way. Like, no, like, I shouldn't think like that. Like, I can't just say, oh, this is normal. Like, of course I'm not gonna love my job like everybody doesn't love it. Like, no, like, if I don't like that, then why am I staying? Like, it's a waste of time, you guys. I'm not, like I said before, I know nobody wants to do it. I know that. But I feel like if you have a lot of talent, like, you really should take that risk. Like, and I know a lot of people have to sometimes because they have no other choice and they need a source of income. But I feel like if you were using that same amount of time that you spend at your job to grind it out and figure out ways to get money, literally grinding it out from sunlight to nighttime, like what I do, I grind it out from light to day. I am working on my craft. Like, I took this whole month of January, that's all I've been working on. Like, and I've disappeared. I've let a lot of people go because a lot of people have been distractions. A lot of people haven't supported me. A lot of people are just, you know, distractions. And the month of January, I said, nobody's going to distract me. I'm going to focus on my craft. Like, from sunup to sundown, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to tell you guys about the day that I quit my job. So, I knew that it was time to quit. I had put in my 2 weeks. Told them, you know, I was just gonna resign just so that I can explore other opportunities. I finished out a week and a half. I was supposed to leave on a Sunday. Well, it was like, I think like a Thursday or something like that. And I only had like a couple days left, but I didn't have it in me anymore. For the 2 weeks, finally had realizations that I needed to quit my job. Realized that I was like, okay, do I really need to quit my job? Like, I probably need this source of income. Like, I'm never gonna be able to move out. Like, if I don't, like, there was a lot of things that I looked at as far as quitting. But I just thought about it. I'm like, okay, time is gonna pass no matter what I do. If I stay or if I quit. Basically looked at it like, if I don't leave my job now, I'm still gonna want to leave in the next 6 months from now. So then I let 6 months fly past and I still have no progress. I'm doing the same thing. So what's stopping me? I thought about it. Like I said before, I'm like, okay, if I pursue what I love, what I enjoy, I should obtain at least the same level of success and income as I have doing what I don't fully enjoy. So what, again, what's stopping me? When will there ever be a good time to quit my job? Like, I'm gonna sit here, okay, when will be the good time to quit? There's never a good time to quit your job. The economy is so uncertain, like I said before. Workplace is always gonna be short of staff. I'll always have expenses to fund. I'm always gonna feel nervous about having to leave a stable income. So I thought about it like, if there's never gonna be a good time to quit, then now must be the best time to. Do you get what I'm saying here? I couldn't let fear rule my decisions of how I was going to live my life. I was sick of somebody else controlling what time I had to come in at, when I had to do this. Like, I just wanted my freedom back. Like, I didn't feel like I had freedom. Like, yeah, we're living in a world of freedom. I didn't feel like I had it because I couldn't do anything. I didn't travel. I was wasted. I felt like I was wasting my 20s away. And I know I can't be the only one that feels this way. I think a lot of people, or even if you're younger, I think a lot of people are still stuck on what they should do. And this is kind of like our transitioning stage. Even if you're a little bit younger, like if you're 18 or something like that, trust me, you still have a lot of time. But I think once you kind of transition into your 20s, like in the middle of your or like the beginning of your 20s, you're kind of in that stage of where you're transitioning from being a kind of like a teenager into like the adult world, and it's like you're right in the middle, and it feels so weird because you feel like you have to grow up so fast, but then you forget like you're still kind of young. So yeah, you still have time to figure things out. So I want you guys to know, like, you're not the only person, but I do want you guys to also know, like, we still have a lot of time to figure so many things out, get our careers and stuff stable. So just experiment with your life. Like, no, I'm not gonna say that, that's too dramatic. I did finally quit my job. I marked out a schedule for myself. I was not gonna just sit at home at my grandparents' house and not do anything and just be bummy. Like, I refuse. But every morning I do get up and I try to like eat breakfast, and I'll do like yoga, and I'll plan out my schedule like the night before, or like I'll plan out my schedule for the week of what videos I'm gonna film for the week. This is what I've been doing for the whole month of January. I quit my job January the 5th, I believe, around 5:30, I remember, and I just felt so good. Like, I cried because I felt that good. I was scared as shit, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, but it felt good at the end, you guys. My emails, I go through my emails, and then I do other things outside of YouTube. It's a lot of things that I've been doing to kind of just build, like I said, build my income, because I'm still not this poppin' YouTuber that everybody thinks. Like, I'm not making like these hundreds and thousands of dollars. Like, so yeah, you guys, like, don't think that. Like, I'm just doing what I love, and it's just like working in a cubicle. I'm working at my desk all day at home. Like, it's like I'm working from home basically. So it's just like I'm working, but I'm just doing what I love. End of January, after all of this hard work that you guys probably have noticed on my videos, that I've been putting into my videos, putting a lot of like time into my videos and things like that, I did get reached out by somebody, and I cannot tell you guys. I wish I could tell you guys what is about to go on, but I can't. But like I said before, when you do take risks and you leave your job, or you do things that you're scared of, there's good things that come out of it. And you distance yourself from the people who aren't good for you, and you focus on your goals, there are amazing things that come out of it. I have an amazing opportunity that came my way, and I have not told anybody but my closest family members and some of my close friends, just my family. And because I can't say anything for contract purposes, but you guys, I probably almost cried when I got the exciting news. And for me to, like I said before, not to be that popping on YouTube. I mean, I have, yeah, 38,000 subscribers. Like, you guys see that as popping. I mean, I see it as popping too. Like, that's a lot of people. Like, that's like over a football stadium. Like, but to not be as popping as some of the other YouTubers out here. I know you guys probably see, like, and that can get to a lot of us because we feel like we're not on that same level as other YouTubers. And you have to realize that, I had to realize that these people, they probably reached out to me because of my personality. Maybe they see my humbleness. Maybe they knew I was struggling, like, or maybe they knew I was going through something. I don't know, but for them to reach out to me over other people, it just sorry, really made me happy. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but if I do have to get off YouTube for a little while, I do want you guys to know that it is for a good purpose and a good opportunity, and I'm not leaving you guys behind. That's if I do have to get off YouTube, because I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. I have to do it. I don't want you guys to be mad at me, but yeah, it's for good purposes. And I do want to let you guys know that I really do thank you guys. You guys are a big I can't talk. You guys are a big part of me. When I'm lonely, I go to you guys. When I'm sad, I go to you guys. And I've never cried on camera before. I'm sad, I go to you guys. Like, y'all don't really understand. Like, I've been at like my darkest moments, and I felt like the people on YouTube have been there for me more than some of the other people in my life. So I'm just really thankful for y'all. Like, I know it sounds so cliche, because I know a lot of people on YouTube say it like, oh, she just, no, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like y'all are really a big part of me. And I don't know where this whole thing is gonna go. I was scared shitless to quit my job, and I was embarrassed with my grandparents, like, and things like that, because I'm not in school and stuff like that. Like, you know, I was embarrassed to just be like, oh, I'm quitting my job, like, because I want to fulfill this dream that I have, like, or this vision, like, and nobody else sees it but me, like, but I did it for my own reasons. And I just want to let you guys know, if there's somebody out there like me, don't be afraid to do it, because I'm going through it too. I want to do something else. I do want to start something else too, where I can actually like talk with you guys one-on-one. Like, so I'm trying to get that process too, so where you guys can actually communicate with me, like, where I can actually like send out messages to you guys like one-on-one. So I'm trying to start something like that, because I do want to like get more personal with you guys. There's some people said they don't really know a lot about me, like they feel like I'm really secretive, or maybe like, I don't know, like I'm a mystery. They don't really know. Somebody told me that on here, but I don't want you guys to feel like you can't connect with me, or if I'm like struggling to kind of be transparent sometimes. I don't want you guys to think that. I want you guys to think like this whole, that I'm living in this glam world, because I'm not. This is exactly why I wanted to make this video. So yeah. I just want to thank you guys. So but yeah, tips for if you do want to quit your job. Maybe have some emergency funds where you can kind of keep up with like any of the payments that you are going to be making, or any things like that. Maybe have a backup plan. Make sure that you set your last day and make it a goal, and tell as many people as possible, so that way that you don't fear leaving, or you decide to stay. I was keep telling people, like, when I was at work, I would always be like, I'm leaving Sunday, I'm quitting on Sunday. I put my 2 weeks in. My last day is Sunday. Like, I was running around. The only people that I didn't tell was my grandparents, but I told everybody. I told Glamaholic 54. I told Jayla. Like, I was telling everybody, like, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. Don't be afraid to take the lid off of your jar. I know a lot of the times we can let like society, and we can let our families, and we can let our friends dictate our decisions on how we want to rule our happiness. And I don't think that you guys should let people do that. Don't let people dictate your happiness or what's not making you happy. Just know, if you do quit your job, there are other jobs out there in the world that you can get. If you leave your last job on a good note, you can even call them back and be like, hey, look, I thought this was gonna work out for me, but I do kind of want to get my job back. I just wanted to like kind of just, I don't know if I touched on everything. I'll maybe do like a part 2 to this. It was perfect, like, because I seen like a lot of people doing it, so I wanted to do it too. since that I am not gonna be at a job. I wanted to do it too so that I can see like what happens, like all the accomplishments that happen. I made one of the 2015 jars. I wanted to make one of the, like, what is it called, like the accomplishment jars. So I put a bow on it because this is going to be my Christmas gift to myself. I'm going to open it up on Christmas Day of 2015, December 25th. It's going to be my Christmas gift. So I've got like some colorful paper, and I've already accomplished a couple things already, so I'm like super excited. It's just making me excited just to like drop little things in there. So yeah, yeah, I made one. Just helped you guys, and I hope it wasn't too long or boring. I don't want to make it long or boring. I do love you guys to the moon and back. Please do not be afraid to comment below, because we're going to be having discussions throughout this whole year on this video, and I'm going to post probably more like update videos of how everything's been going. If you guys want to see those, definitely give this video a big thumbs up. Now, not subscribe, stay subscribed. I know I've been slacking in February because I kind of feel it's already February, what, the 3rd, or today's the 3rd. You'll probably be watching this tomorrow, which is the 4th. Subscribe to my channel so that you can stay updated with all my future videos that are coming up in the month of February, because I am on a roll. Woo! I am on a roll, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.